5:24. The first rays of sunshine rise over the sleeping, motionless city of Madison, Wisconsin. In the deserted parks, nature slowly awakens by a gentle chirping melody, and a cool breeze creates waves through the grass. However, while most creatures are nowhere to be seen, some have already begun their daily labor. A colony of ants crawls from the depths of the ground onto the vast park surrounding them. These particular field ants can be easily identifiable by their medium size, which varies between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch, and by their dark black bodies. They build their colony in flat nests, usually located in the grass near trees. This complex megalopolis is highly organized. Every ant has a specific task to complete. The scouts leave the colony first in search of food, leaving behind them a broken trail of chemical scent. They are capable of exploring up to 300 feet away from the nest, foraging through every crevice, branch, or flower. These ants have bigger bodies than normal workers. They need to be able to carry back as much food as possible. Some can lift up to 10 times their own weight. Once a scout finds a source of food, like this flower, it will drink as much nectar as it can, not for itself, but for its nestmates. Following its initial trail of scent back, the scout leaves behind a stronger, continuous trail of scent to indicate the path to the source. The ant stores the food in its social stomach, allowing it to recruit other ants by giving them a taste of the food found. The newly recruited ants will simply have to follow the trail of scent to the source, leaving another trail. If the source of food is exhausted, the returning ants will no longer leave a new trail, and the scent will slowly dissipate. This behavior allows ants to adapt to their environment very effectively. Back at the colony, builders work relentlessly on expanding their nest by creating underground tunnels, meticulously digging and bringing the soil back to the surface. These tunnels are meant to store food, but also to protect the queen and its eggs. Workers also have the role to protect the colony from any outside threat. This wandering, solitary worm approached the nest a little too close. The worm doesn't stand a chance. A swarm of ants attack it, slicing it with their razor-sharp mandibles and dragging it down into the tunnel, alive. In a colony, the queen is the most essential member and has control over everything. She can determine the gender and the social class of her offsprings. The life of an ant starts as an egg. If fertilized by the queen, it will become a female. If not, it will turn into a male. The eggs grow into larvae, and the nutrition they obtain will influence the difference between social classes. Most females evolve into infertile workers, but a few lucky ones are chosen to be future queens. For this particular species, the future queens possess wings and will stay underground. Males also possess wings, but can be seen outside the colony. Ants reproduce during the nuptial flight, which is very unpredictable and rare to see. Both winged reproductive males and females emerge on the surface of the nest. The males usually take off first, followed by the virgin queens. Mating takes place in the air, and the males, having completed their task, die soon after the flight. Mated females then break off their wings and search for a suitable place to begin a colony. Females start to lay and care for eggs, storing the sperm obtained to selectively fertilize future eggs. The first workers to hatch begin to serve the colony immediately by enlarging the nest, foraging for food, and caring for other eggs. The day now comes to an end. Scouts and workers return underground for the night to rest for the following day. Ants have colonized almost every landmass on Earth and are responsible for up to 25% of the terrestrial animal biomass. The secret of ant societies is their cooperation. These highly organized societies can control millions of individuals and act as a superorganism. A superorganism that has the ability to modify habitats, exploit resources, and defend themselves, making it nature's most amazing insect.